Take precepts, stay diligent. The most I built this army, so now we militant. Yeah, how was shy coming like a thief in the night. Gotta stay woke, gotta watch vigilant.
We out here to do, man. We out here to show our people their transgressions, man. And we out here to wake up our people, you know what I'm saying, and wake up our body that hey, give me Hosea 4:6. Give me Hosea 4:6. You got that Isaiah 58:1? Give me Hosea 4:6, Baba Kashah. And because our people, man, and we destroyed, hold that right quick. Our people are destroyed out here. They destroy themselves because they don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? We out here to show them, according to the scripture, according to what the Lord said, that who you are. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can I ask you this question? You ever heard this saying before, this quote? If you don't want a black man to find something out, put it in a what? They never heard that? See, it's put it in a book. You know what I'm saying? Because he won't read it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a black man hears something out of a so-called black man. I say so-called because the Most High ain't called you black. You know what I'm saying? We about to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, you don't want a so-called black man to find something out, put it in a book. And we about to show you that this is the book that they don't want us to read. Because they got us to believe that this Bible was not for us. They got us to believe that this Bible was not is a lie. It's a book of fairy tales. When this Bible right here is an actual history book about a chosen people from the Lord, who the Lord called Israelites. He didn't call, hey, so let's give me that right quick.
It's the book of Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. For lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Hey, so look, the Most High God, hey, we are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, right? And because of the fact that we are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because by our own mind, give me this matter of fact, give me Baruch chapter 4 and verse 28. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because of our mind and our high-mindedness, hey, we decided to, hey, you know what, say bump this knowledge. So the Most High God rejected us. Read
the book of Baruch chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from God, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
Seek him less.
Seek him 10 times more.
So, hey, because it was our mind to go astray from the Most High God, hey, to do whatever the hell we thought was better, to go after these other nations of people, hey, now we gotta seek the Most High God 10 times more. So, hey, give me that right quick. Give me that Isaiah 58:1.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgressions.
Hey, so look, hey, we out here to cry aloud to our people. Yeah, you heard me all the way down the street. Hey, brother, sister, come in. And that's what we out here to do. Hey, to show our people their transgressions. And because the transgression against the Lord is sin. Hey, give me that. I'll finish that out right quick.
And the house of Jacob, their sin.
Yeah, what?
Their sin.
What is sin? And our people don't know what sin is. So we are here to teach the laws of the Lord to show you, hey, what is sin, hey, and what is not sin, according to the Bible. So, because if our people are living in sin, our people are going to be dead. Our people are going to die. That's why our people die on a high rate. You don't see it you see it all the time in our neighborhoods. You hear about it all the time on Instagram. Rest in peace, long live. You know what I'm saying? Don't you get tired of hearing that, sister? Don't you get tired of seeing that, brother? You know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't you tired of that, brother? Hey, you can't walk around certain neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Printing out the t-shirts of your dogs dying. Teddy bears, candles lit, bottles poured out. Ain't you getting tired of that? You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what we out here trying to do. Hey, because our people are tired, man. Our people are fed up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bring that out right quick. Because we're about to find out what sin is.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is the transgression of the law, which is given by the Most High. This is what this Bible is about. Not fairy tales and tall tales and candle lights and gather around and campfire stories. No, this is a history book about the Israelites who was given laws and commands to guess what? To follow, to live. You want to know how to cheat death? Read the Bible. This is a cheat code to cheat the death, to cheat dying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because the Most High God said that, hey, Those that keep his commandments, in the book of Proverbs chapter 7 and verse 2, he said, keep my commandments and live. Hey, do what the Lord said and live. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. Hey, give me that Deuteronomy, because let me ask y'all this question. As the black people, as a collective, a whole nation of people, are we on high above all nations right now? Or are we on low above all nations right now? What you got?
I feel like we may think we're pretty low. That's because a lot of us are blind. That's why we think we're so low as we are. A lot of the bullshit get it get overseen. Like the good shit get overseen by the bullshit.
Yeah.
So we think we low, but we not as low as we may seem. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Listen. You feel like yeah, we
I feel
ain't.
like with our people, bullshit get accepted more.
Get amplified,
Yeah.
because of our ignorance. You know what they're getting paid for our poverty. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we make poverty look good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because the Most High said, hey, we the salt of the earth. They glorify wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? And they see that, guess what? Our people are dealing wickedly with each other. They don't even want to accept a profound rapper that talks about, hey, uplifting the people. You know what they'll do? They'll uplift NBA Youngboy who talk about murdering his own kind. You know what I'm saying? But they'll leave the Kendrick Lamars and the J. Coles on the low. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear that. They want to hear that bang, bang, king bond, shoot 'em up, die, die, kill, kill, make a whore your woman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and then you got our women even doing it now. Look at Sexy Red. Talking about hey, what's the girl? Suki, talking about eating men booties, man.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Talking about eating the booty. Now he want to switch, and now she getting him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, making our men gay, making our women masculine. They don't want us to live right. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what they say, man. Hey, what you always bring it up?
That's the book of John, chapter 7 and verse 49. But this people who know it not the law are cursed.
You said what?
But this people who know it not the law are cursed.
See, look, this people, because we don't know the laws. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord said, hey, we destroy for lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ignorant meaning, guess what? Just you wasn't aware. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't aware. That don't mean I'm calling you stupid. That don't mean I'm calling you a dumbass. You just was unaware. So now we are here to inform you that you got to keep the Lord's commandments, man. Hey, bring that out right quick. Because these people do this right here. Bring that out.
The book of Proverbs 17:13. Whoso rewarded evil for good.
So look, these people, they reward your evil for good. Read.
Evil shall not depart from his house.
Evil not going to depart from your house, man. Hey, because look, they rewarding evil for good. So look, you out here talking about doing this and doing that wickedly. Guess what going to pay you for? The so-called enemy, man. Who's the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? And these other nations. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to reward you. They're going to reward your evil with money. And you're going to look at it like, oh, well, that's good for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not good. It's destroyed because it's destroying your people. You ain't doing nothing. It's like, for example, a sandwich. What you need to make a sandwich? A butter knife. What you need to put, you can put on that butter knife? Some mayonnaise or some peanut butter or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you that butter knife in the hand of the wicked that's spraying wickedness on your community, brother. That's what you is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all is. You know what I'm saying? The men talking about killing, our women talking about, hey, being whores and overriding the man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they talking about. And that's what they is boosting more and more on a high scale. And now they boosting homosexuality on our children that don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that wicked, sister? Do you agree with that? Do y'all agree? You don't agree with that. That's wrong. Talking about something, yeah, a baby has a choice, right? If a baby had a choice, could a baby go to work? Could a baby just get up and get a 9 to 5? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't feel like living with my mother no more, so I'm gonna go live outside. How? You gotta be at least 18 to buy an apartment. You know what I'm saying? How? You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. So how you gonna make that baby have a choice to choose a gender or not?
Baby can choose him.
A baby can choose, and blow his brains out. You know what I'm saying? You gonna let him? Oh, it was his choice. It was his pronoun. You know what I'm saying? That's madness. It's confusion. Hey, so like I asked y'all that question. The black people as a collective, are we doing good in America right now? are we doing bad in America right now? We doing pretty bad as a nation of people. Because we may seem like, okay, I got a couple mil in the bank. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving a nice car. I might have a nice house. But let the economy crash and the computers freeze up, and you can't get to access to that money. Guess what you is? Just another nigga to them. You just a so-called black woman. You just a so-called black man. You know what I'm saying? You the same as everybody else that's your color. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn. You are just nothing to them, and you just a tool to them. Give me that Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1, right quick. Gotta precept, hold that for a second.
This book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently.
Hearken mean that you listen, and you diligently mean you focus on it. Like you're doing right now. I can see you through your glasses, brother. You focus. All praise to the Most High.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So like you just bear witness, brother. We're not sitting on high above all nations right now. We're pretty low. We're pretty messed up. But the Lord said if you listen, hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord and keep all his commandments, you know what I'm saying, that he will set us on high. But because we be destroyed for lack of knowledge and not of lack of knowledge of ourselves and who our God is, and we are destroyed. And we set low beneath the nations, so to say. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, if you listen, we're gonna be above. But if not, what he said, what's gonna happen? Go to 15.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses, all these curses.
Hold up. What's a curse, by the way? Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing. Because I hear people say, oh, you know, curses can sometimes mean, you know, they good. It's never, look, the sister said no. It's never a good thing to be cursed. You know what I'm saying? A person could be cursed with too much money. You know what I'm saying? You know what they tell you? Man, having all this money ain't all it seems to be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no friends. I don't know who to trust. You know what I'm saying? Crying in the mansion. You know what I'm saying? Or they say it's lonely at the top. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you spending on stuff. Hey, say I got all this money, but I ain't got no kids. All you can spend it on is your nieces and nephews. And guess what? You go back home to yourself and all your money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a man can have too many women. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Baby mama here, baby mama there, child support. Now she putting you on tan and now you gotta pay. Now you broke as hell. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you stressing out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a woman, hey, she could be cursed with too much beauty. You know what I'm saying? And a man, and guess what? A man won't respect her. They won't respect her beauty. They'll tarnish it. But guess what? Laying with her. And she laying with this man, and she laying with that man, and she laying with this man, laying with that man. And now by the time she about 30, don't no man want her. She don't, and when she want to get married, hey, all the men know her for just being that girl with the beautiful face. You know what I'm saying? And a nice body. They don't want to take her serious. They gonna call her all these other derogatory names. You know what I'm saying? So curses is never a good thing. You know what I'm saying? That's good that y'all said it and that y'all know that, because somehow people don't know the difference between a curse and a blessing. But read that one more time.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake you.
So all these curses going to come upon you and overtake you. Bring out that curse right there. This one curse that's going to happen to the children of Israel, not the blacks, not the Hispanics, not the Native Americans, but Israelites. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said we are Israelites. He didn't say we was niggas. He didn't say we was Negroes. He didn't say we was Afro-Americans. He said we were Israelites. Read.
Say, curse shall thou be in the city.
He said, curse shall thou be in the city. This is the part of the first curse. Curse shall thou be in the city. Now, as a collective of people, who is the most people strung out on drugs right now? Huh? The blacks always talking on the rap beats, talking about some, hey, getting high for perks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, popping pills. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, rolling up packs. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Huh? Codeine. Pulling the foe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they doing just like this. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's that walk right there. That's that. You know what they be doing. Hey, I used to be the same way, brother. Talk about something. Yeah, that's that good grade A walk right there. We don't do that quality. We don't do that quality test. We on the walk right now. You know what I'm saying? No yellow, no green. That's madness. You know what I'm saying? It's off. Hey, he said, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city." Read.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
In the field. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that means, hey, we gonna be cursed in the field. Guess what? We're gonna have to wake up. Oh, you got that, yep, come on, bring that out. Yeah, bring that out. You see this right here? That happened to the so-called black people who the Lord called Israelites. Cursed shalt thou be in the field. And guess what? We're gonna wake up, sun up to sundown, we're gonna work for free. We're gonna work for free. So guess what? They even got where the baby at? That's a baby in the field. As soon as he able to walk and pick cotton, he gonna be out there working from 4 years old on up to the rest of his life. Man, he 2 years old out there in the field in the sun all day working. We gotta get up at 5 o'clock. Some people work 12-hour shifts. Some people work 16 hours just to pay their rent. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he said, "Cursed shalt thou be in the field." Man, guess what? We ain't gonna have no big, large corporations. We're gonna work for these people that own these corporations, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got our people working at McDonald's, hate their job. You go up to the drive-thru, they got an attitude because they at work. Tell me something. Yeah, what you want? This McDonald's. Man, we ain't got nothing if our ice cream machine don't work. You know what I'm saying? They got an attitude. Read.
Book of Haggai 1:5. It says, "Now therefore, thus said the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes."
To a bag with holes. It's like, hey, no matter how much money you make, no matter how much clothes you buy, no matter what, man, no matter what you try to say, guess what? It's gonna come out. It's like putting your money into a bag with holes. You're gonna reach in you're gonna have it, then it's gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get your paycheck on Friday, phone bill due. You know what I'm saying? First of the month come up, hey, I gotta put that money up for the rent. You know what I'm saying? Hey, as soon as that rent come up, hey, you broke. You broke again. Get your hair done. Get your hair done. Hey, buy your drip. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're broke. You're depleting. Your money is depleting. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but he said we're gonna be cursed in the city and cursed in the field, man. Hey, and Moses was speaking to the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who the Lord called Israelites. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking to those people. He wasn't speaking to niggas. He was speaking to the Israelites, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me get y'all another curse, right? Get y'all 2 of them. Then I'm gonna get y'all a few commandments, and then I'm gonna let y'all go, because I know y'all probably busy. You know what I'm saying? You got something to do. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 54. Bring it up.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. "So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate."
So when he said tender among you, he wasn't talking about like he sweet or nothing like that. No, he was hospitable. You know what I'm saying? He was hospitable. Read.
"The man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother."
So look, you can't walk. Hey, say right. When you walk up you walking up the street by yourself, right, or something. You see some dude staring at you. You know what I'm saying? And you just walk up and like, man, everything good? He gonna be looking at you like, nigga, what the like, you can't, what you looking at? You got some, what you want, some smoke or something? Yeah, I'm good. Give you that rough ass, yeah, I'm good, nigga. Weird ass dude. Fuck you ask me my height for? Is you alright? He ready, they like, what? Hold on, brother, I just asked you what's good. But read. His eye gonna be evil towards his brother, man. Read.
"His eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom.
Toward the wife of his bosom. Hey, that sound like, hey, the baby father hate the baby mother. You heard that Fujiano song? Baby mama ain't, she don't let me see my, yeah, that's him. Like, man, my baby mama ain't, man, she get on my damn nerves, man. You hear it all the time. Baby mama this, man, my baby mama ain't this, man. She irritated, Or you always hear a man talking about his girl. You know what I'm saying? Hey, his eye gonna be evil toward the wife of his bosom, read. Hold on, let me ask y'all this right quick before I read this next verse. What's the stigma about the black man in America? The stigma, like they say, oh, the saying, that famous saying. The black man, he
Deadbeat.
a deadbeat. That's right, the deadbeat. Bring that out.
It says, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
And the remnant of his children, which he gonna leave. Brother and sister, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a curse that the so-called black man is gonna leave. Is gonna leave his family, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be him dying in the street, whether it be him, hey, loving this world and going into this world too much and with selling drugs and getting some type of clout or fame or whatever, getting jammed up, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, man. Hey, he gonna leave the family. You know what I'm saying? Hey, whether, guess what? He hating his baby mama so much. Hey, she get a restraining order against him. And guess what? The children gone too. What you holding? Yeah, give me that one next. Bring that up.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you.
Said the who?
The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter.
See that? So he said now the woman, you know what I'm saying, who will not set the sole of her foot upon the ground for tenderness. And guess what she's gonna be out here doing? Club hopping, bar hopping, going to this place, going to that place. So he jumping, she going place to place. She wouldn't set the sole of her foot upon the ground. You know what I'm saying? Hey, now guess what the women say? Oh, I'm outside. I'm outside. She got her booty shorts on. You know what I'm saying? She got her little freakum dress on with the Beyonce song say. They on top of cars, twerking their headlights, man. You know what I'm saying? Look like the Glorilla said, man. You know what I'm saying? She had the red light twerking on the headlights. Whatever the case may be. Hold that right quick. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so, you know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen. And then it said her eyes gonna be evil towards her son. You know what I'm saying? Hey, meaning guess what? She's gonna see her son going down that wrong path, right? You know what I'm saying? And she ain't gonna say nothing to him. She gonna let that boy be a homosexual, be a drug dealer, be a murderer in the streets. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's making sure she alright, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna talk from my own testimony. My mom knew I was out here doing wild stuff in the streets when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? But because of the fact she was eating off of it, she ain't say nothing to me. She just let me do it. Then guess what happened to me? I ended up going to prison for robbing. You know what I'm saying? For robbing people. And that's what happened to me. I went there for about a couple years, man. Almost 3 years, man. You know what I'm saying? And now I got caught up in that system. Now I can't go and apply for a home. You know what I'm saying? Without them hiking up the rent extra high because of my background. You know what I'm saying? I had to wait 11 years so I could get a good job. You know what I'm saying? Was that an easy time for me? No, it was not. It made it extra harder. You know why? Because my mom, without her knowing, she hated me. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't tell me the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? She didn't put a man in my life that could guide me in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Hold that right quick. You know what I'm saying? And then it said for the daughters. You know what I'm saying? As far as the women. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High said that the women are supposed to be a teacher of good things to the children. You know what I'm saying? The daughters, they're going to be just like their moms. So the next man that they deal with, they're going to treat that man like their mom treated their father. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta make sure, hey, us be setting an example for our daughters, and men setting examples for the young men out here. You know what I'm saying? What you got? I'm gonna hold that and I'm gonna bring this one out right quick. Bring that out.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes.
Hold up. You said what?
They are all of them snared in holes. And they are hid in prison houses.
Hold on. You said they are hidden what?
Prison houses.
So where's most of the black men, black women at? So-called black women. I say so-called because we Israelites. We locked up. We locked up. Hey, it said we are snared and hold, meaning we trapped. That word snare means trap. Hey, where do the black men go to sell drugs? To the what? To the trap. You know what I'm saying? That's a snare. You know what I'm saying? Hey, guess what? We in the trap. You know what I'm saying? We in the trap. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? And they said they are snare and holes, but they call it the dope hole. We in the dope hole. You know what I'm saying? In the trap, in the dope hole. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what happens when you get caught up in that trap? You got one rat or one snitch up in that trap that's working with the cops, and guess what? He's gonna bag you up. That's what they're gonna come to, the trap. And lock you up. And they said, read.
And they are what? They are for a prey, and none deliver it. For a spoil, and none say it, restore.
So we are for a spoil, man. Hey, they put this, like I said, man, they put this brick in the hood, make you scramble for it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's exactly what it's like, man. Hey, that's what the ghetto was about, man. The projects was a mind control experiment by the government, man. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? They put a brick in the hood, and guess what? We in a rat race to it. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna get to the key first? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna get to the key and unlock the key to the streets? The key to the streets that you're gonna unlock is genocide, man. And it's gonna make it worse for this generation, then the next generation, and the next generation that follows after us. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High said that these things will happen to the Israelites as a curse, as a spoil. You know what I'm saying? For the Israelites, and we did not keep His commandments. Let me ask y'all this one question: How did the Israelites get over? How did the Israelites get over here? Like what form of transportation? Yeah. Yeah, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Boats, right? Now y'all know what prophecy means?
Prophecy.
You know what it means, sister? Huh? So the word prophecy, the word prophecy is something that was foretold that came to pass. Like if I was to say, right, y'all was to go, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was to go home or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And y'all go to your house, in the mailbox, there's gonna be a stack of money in that mailbox. And I don't know where y'all live at. I ain't ever seen y'all. Just stopped y'all on the street and told y'all, look, when y'all get home, there's gonna be a stack of money in your mailbox. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go home, y'all check the mail. You know what I'm saying? You might see the bills. You might see like that. And then guess what? You go to the bottom of that mailbox, there's a stack of money, $10,000 in the mailbox. Like, whoa, you don't remember that brother that was right here on the corner telling you that would happen came to pass. You know what I'm saying? That's what prophecy is. You know what I'm saying? It's something that was told that came to pass. So Moses told the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who are Israelites that if we kept His commandments, we'll be blessed. If we didn't keep His commandments, we'll be cursed. You know what I'm saying? One of these curses, right? Like how you just said, right? That we will go into slavery on boats. Give me Deuteronomy 28:68. Give me Exodus 20:2. I'm gonna give y'all this last curse, and I'm gonna let y'all know 2 commandments. And I'm gonna let y'all go.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Hold on. Now, Egypt, right? Egypt is synonymous with bondage. You know what I'm saying? Because Moses, and he freed the Israelites from a 400-year captivity from the Egyptians. While people walk around today acting like. They walk around with them damn unks on their neck. Not understanding that, guess what? We were slaves to those people who y'all trying to portray to be like. Bring that up.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of freedom.
Bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. So if I was to tell y'all, right, hey, like say for example, down here in Washington, all you hear about is them robbing, stealing, and breaking into cars, right? You know what I'm saying? And y'all friends will be like, hey, look, come on down Washington, man. We about to turn up. What y'all gonna think is gonna happen down Washington if all that y'all heard was robbing, stealing, and people shooting? The same thing. The same thing's gonna happen. So when Moses told the Israelites that what, read?
It's like the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
What do you think they was thinking about when they said Egypt? When Moses said, hey Israel, I'm gonna bring y'all the Most High said you were going to Egypt again if y'all don't keep the Lord's commandments. What they thought that was gonna happen again? Because They was gonna go back into slavery. That's right. The sister following. All praise to the Most High. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
In the PT Cruise.
With ships.
The Hellcat SRT.
With ships.
The Trackhawk.
With ships.
On a bird scooter.
With ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold.
What happened when we got off them boats?
Ye shall be sold.
What's your last name, if you don't mind me asking? Huh? Cleve? What's your last name? Mason? Mason Plantation. You know what I'm saying? The Cleve Plantation. Hey, Williams Plantation. This is our last name. We got sold into these different captivities. Read.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Unto your who?
Unto your enemies.
Your friends.
Unto your enemies. For buying men and buying women, and no man shall buy you.
That word buy, according to the Bible, meaning redeem, restore. You know what I'm saying? Didn't Martin Luther King try to get us out of, redeem us? To tell us like, hey, all the black people going, you know what I'm saying, be together. We're gonna be. No, what happened to him? What happened to Martin Luther King? He got assassinated. What happened to Malcolm X that said, hey, we should stand up and fight against our enemies? What happened to him? He got assassinated. Marcus Garvey, he got deported. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody that tried to stand up and fight against our enemies, they got killed. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High said that these people that put you under captivity are your enemies. Because would your friend do something like that to you? Because why do our people walk around hand in hand with these people who did this to us? Because they'll tell you, oh, well, that was back then. No, it's still now. Because a so-called white man, he told me, this is what I read, he said there is no better slave than the one that doesn't know he's a slave. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they put them, instead of us being physically in chains, they put us in mental chains with the music that we listen to. With the stuff that we see on TV, with the stuff that we constantly scroll up and down on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and TikTok. You know what I'm saying? We see these things and now we just think this is life. This is our culture. When the Most High said our culture and our heritage was His laws, His statutes, and commandments. And if we keep them, we're going to be on top. And if we didn't, we're going to be low like we are today. And that was prophesied to Moses, from Moses to who? To the Israelites, who are who? Who are us, the so-called black people. That's right. You know what I'm saying? We the Israelites, man. That's what we trying to out here to tell our people. But our people, they stubborn, they stiff-necked, and they love this earth too much. They love the things in this world. They love the money. They love the drip. They love the chains. They love the whips. They love the houses. They love everything that's in this world. But they forget that guess what? It was because of the Most High, the reason why y'all have these things. The reason why y'all woke up this morning to be able to go and do these things. It was because of the Lord. Give me that Deuteronomy 10 and 12, and I'm gonna get what commandment you holding. What type of foods do y'all eat? Y'all eat pork? No pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. Give me that. Give me a Leviticus 11 and 9. Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12 right quick.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel.
And now the black people.
And now Israel.
African Americans.
And now Israel. What doeth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God.
Now, fear not means scared and trembling and shaking in your boots. You know what I'm saying? But reverence, like you respect your father, like you respect your mother. Read.
To fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all His ways, and to love Him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments.
What?
To keep the commandments.
Do what you want to do.
To keep the commandments.
Do what to do what your enemy told you to do.
To keep the commandments of the Lord and His statutes, which I command thee this day, for thy good.
Not bad.
For thy good.
You keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Now, statutes is ordinances, meaning the way He taught you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? For your good. You know what I'm saying? He ain't say it was for your bad. He said it's going to make you for your good. Because, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the Most High said that these things, if you do these things, He's going to bless you. If you don't, He's going to curse you. You know what I'm saying? So because of the fact that y'all could bear witness, you know what I'm saying? We didn't do what the Lord said, and we got cursed. You know what I'm saying? We got cursed. So now we got to do the opposite of what got us here. And that's to do what? That's to do what? Do what he said. Do the commandments. Right? And now this is a commandment right here that our people get stumped up on because they like shrimp. They like the crab. Look, he said the cocktail sauce with the lemon juice, you know what I'm saying, the butter sauce, you know what I'm saying? That's off. Would you eat a steamed roach? You don't eat a roach, brother? You would eat a roach. Hey, look, even that, I'm gonna get that too. They the roaches of the earth. Hey, look, shrimp is the roaches of the sea, and cockroaches are the roaches on the earth. You know what I'm saying? A lobster is a scorpion of the sea. You know what I'm saying? And a scorpion, you know, a scorpion on the earth. You know what I'm saying? A crab is a spider of the sea. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, they look just alike. They crustaceans. We'll bring that out right quick. This is a commandment that's not within the 10 Commandments of the law. Bring that out.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 11 verse 9. These shall ye eat of all them, Salakia. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
Hold on, what's in the waters that have fins and scales? Fish. Bring it out.
Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So fish, because they have fins and scales. That's what you should eat. But what do you say that you shouldn't eat?
And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
So look, that's going into the crab, the shrimp. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have fins and scales. They got shells, because they would be called crustaceans. You know what I'm saying? That's what they is. And it's a reason to why you're not supposed to eat those while you're pregnant. They could cause deformities in your child. You know what I'm saying? It could cause you to mess your body up. You know what I'm saying? It could cause you to get parasites in you. Because a lot of shrimp and crab, they don't be clean. Because they're not a clean animal. Now, let me ask you this question. A catfish is a fish, right? It has fins, don't it? Does it have scales? It's a slimy ass fish. You know what I'm saying? It's slimy. Because he said, hey, a shark has fins, but does it have scales? Can you eat shark meat? Can you eat dolphin meat? That's sick. Can you eat a stingray? Can you eat a turtle? You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Chinese people do that stuff, eating turtle soup. You know what I'm saying? They get the turtle shell, they get the turtle meat. Look at your face. It's disgusting. It's nasty. You know what I'm saying? He said all that moveth in the waters, you know what I'm saying, that does not have fins and scales. Even sea moss is an abomination. Anything that comes from out the sea that doesn't have fins and scales and you eat it, that's an abomination. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High said the only thing that come out the sea that you're supposed to eat is fish that have fins and scales. If it don't have fins and scales that come out the water, you're going off. All right, give me Leviticus 11 and 17. What you holding? Give me Leviticus 11. All right, so look, brother and sister. These are 2 commandments that was in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? This is the last commandment I'm about to give you right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let y'all go. And I'm going to ask y'all one question. And that's it. Give me Leviticus 11 and 17 right quick. No, Salakia, 19 and 17. Salakia, 19 and 17.
Are you vegan?
I mean, I eat meat, but I don't eat the wrong kind. I eat lamb, I eat fish. I eat fish with scales, of course. Chicken, you know what I'm saying? You could be vegan. You know what I'm saying? You can eat turkey. Clean, it's other clean meats that you can eat, you know what I'm saying? But you can't eat the stuff. Yeah, you don't got to. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is weird down. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't trust it. But read that though.
The book of Leviticus 19 and 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Say what?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Now we kept this one commandment. Hey, our communities would be so much better, man. Right. He said what?
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Now rebuke is correct. Read.
And not suffer sin upon him.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
So look, he said, hey, don't hate your brother in your heart. And then when he's talking about brother, he's talking about women too. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate your brother in your heart. Don't hate your people in your heart. You know what I'm saying? If you see them doing something wrong, rebuke them, meaning correct them. You know what I'm saying? And don't let him sin. Don't let him go off. Like if you see a damn 14-year-old about to pick up a damn dope syringe, don't say like, hey, well, don't be like this. Oh, well, it ain't me. It ain't my problem. Hey, that's hate. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is love right here, telling y'all like, hey, look, shrimp is wrong, sister. Brother, shrimp is wrong. Hey, brother, hating your brother is the wrong thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, being ignorant, y'all, is the wrong thing to do. Just because you don't know don't mean you ain't gonna get accounted for it. And we out here to tell you the right thing to do so you can know not to do wrong. You know what I'm saying? So we out here to rebuke our people, correct them, and let them know the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat shrimp. Hey, don't eat pork. Hey, and another thing, sister, you gotta put a dress on. According to Deuteronomy chapter 22:5. Because a woman shouldn't wear that pertaining to a man. Like that's pants. You know, say you showing off your figure. Don't you want a man to respect you for your mind, not what your assets is? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what our women out here wearing these tight clothes, tight pants, and they wonder why. You know what I'm saying? A man always want to hit that ass first instead of knowing what's on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Because you lead with your ass first, sister. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Because before you leave out the house, you try to make. I grew up with women. They throw in the pants. The first thing they do is turn to the mirror to make sure that ass fat. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing they do. You know what I'm saying? Then they wonder why a man don't respect them. You know what I'm saying? Or they always trying to hit. You know what I'm saying? So, sister, hey, according to the book of Deuteronomy 22:5, put some pants on. You about to read it? Read it one more time. Read that one more time. And I'm going to ask y'all this question.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What garment pertain to a man? Like what part of clothes? Pants. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Now, is it right? Now, we was up here with dresses on and makeup and our face beat. Would you take me serious right now? If I'm telling you to do what the Lord said, and I'm over here doing like this and
looking like Medea.
Huh?
Looking like Medea.
Yeah, looking like Medea. With a purse on my arm. Talk about some, yeah, cisgender. Keep the commandments, cis, gender. That's madness. Bring it up.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Hey, because it's an abomination. I mean, it's a great hatred, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be up here. Hey, your brothers, hey, they geeking out because that's off. That's off as hell, man. We laugh at stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but not really like laugh. Like it's the fact of the matter, it's just like a shaking of the head. Like it's madness. Because that's sad to see a grown man be effeminate like that. To wearing women's dresses. To be out here, you know what I'm saying, confusing people, man. And causing great confusion in the earth, man. Amongst our youth, amongst our daughters, amongst our sons. You know what I'm saying? And women, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's not a good look for our women to be out here, you know what I'm saying, hey, wearing things that pertain to a man, which is pants. As I asked sister one time, what's that zipper in the front for? You know what I'm saying? She was like, I don't know. It's for the man to not unloosen his belt, but to zip out and whip out and pee. Or whatever he gotta do. You know what I'm saying? A woman don't need that. A woman needs to have her womb like open. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't have it covered up with damn pants. It needs to breathe. You know what I'm saying? But after Moses gave all these commandments to the Israelites and these curses to the people who people call so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, Moses was speaking these things to the Israelites. Who would that make you today? Would that make you still a black person, or would that make you an Israelite? Because Moses said that these things will happen to the children of Israel, who your enemy call you niggas, who your enemy call you Negroes. The Lord said, who is not your enemy, hey, you are Israel, and you are his chosen people. You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, so if Moses was speaking this to Israel, and saying that these things was for Israel, who would that make you? Would that make you a black person? Would that make you a black person still? Yeah, because he said, because we would go into captivity if we didn't keep his commandments. He said we would go to be slaves in Egypt again. You know what I'm saying? On boats again. And we didn't keep his commandments. And what happened to us? Our people got over here in America because guess what? We didn't keep the Lord's commandments. So would that make you, and Moses said that this will happen to the Israelites. So what would that make you as a nationality of person? Israelites. Israelites. That's right. So now us being returned back to the Lord, we got to seek him 10 times more. We got to start doing what he said. Because us not doing what he said got us here today. So all praise to the Most High. Y'all don't gotta listen to it. Y'all can walk away and hear it. But I'm gonna give y'all Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Y'all can go ahead about y'all business, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen to this while y'all walk away. Get that Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Y'all special to the Lord.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people
upon the face of the earth, man.